I cannot believe that it is already December of 2019. Like, this year has gone by way too fast. I really tried to slow the year down at the beginning of the year. I was like, I'm not going to celebrate holidays before they get here, which means for me, like, I'm not going to burn out of season candles and stuff like that. But then summer got hot and sticky, and we started working on Halloween stuff, and then I started seeing fall candles, and I had to start burning fall candles. So that's just how it goes. So I'm going to show you my favorite items of 2019. I was going to do the fall, but I don't really get to shop very often. I don't get new things very often. So I decided I'd probably have a better chance if I just encompassed the entire year. And then maybe that way I would have something to actually talk about. So let's look at my favorite things from 2019. This is in no particular order, by the way. Oh, hold on, I gotta get something. The first thing I'm going to talk about is the Resident Evil 2 remake. It came out in March, I think. And guys, if you're a Resident Evil fan, you have to get the remakes. They're just incredible. They honored the original story, but cleaned it up. But it was different enough to where you didn't feel like you were playing the exact same game, yet it still had that familiarity to it. So I absolutely loved this game. That was a lot of fun. The second thing is, and this is in no order because I don't remember what order I bought stuff anyway. I'm going to go ahead and talk about these. If you watched my video, I think it was last week or the week before, I got a, I know I say a lot, I'm sorry. I got a 15 count Advent box of Harry Potter socks. And I'm talking about these right now because my toes are cold and I'm fixing to put these on. But guys, this was a really good deal. Target had them for, not sponsored, Target had them for $15 and for 15 pairs. I'm like, come on. And they're made really well. And I have really been enjoying wearing my Harry Potter socks, so now my toes are not going to be cold. Excusez-moi. Okay. One of my favorite things that I got is, if you don't know my age, I was born the exact same year in the exact same month that Disney World opened. And I was in an antique bookstore in downtown Birmingham, and I found this Life magazine about Disney World opening. And I had to have it because I really want to go down and celebrate my 50th birthday at Disney while they're celebrating their 50th birthday, because it was meant to be. But this is really cool. I took it out of the plastic. I carefully opened the pages, read the articles, looked at the pictures, and then put it back in the plastic. And I'm going to actually get a frame for this so it does not get ruined. So it's going to stay in the plastic. But this is a definite treasure for me because this is very personal to me. I absolutely love that. The next thing that I bought, because you could buy them early, Korn and Alice in Chains tickets. Okay. When they started teasing us that they were going to tour together, I absolutely lost my freaking mind. And then they said that Horror was going to open for them, and I literally lost my mind. That was the best lineup ever. Like, it was such a cool show. And I loved that it was like these three different genres of music, but as a concert, it was so cohesive. And obviously, if you know me, you know my favorite band in the entire world is Alice in Chains. And anytime that I could see them is a dream come true. But I ran into Eddie from, sorry my throat, from Horror outside. I was going to the bathroom, and I had just told Matt, hold my phone because I'm not going to take it to the bathroom with me, because if you take your phone into the bathroom, I have to like put it in my, right here, to hold it while I use the bathroom because I don't want it to fall out of my pocket on the floor. So I walked around the fence and was walking down towards the bathroom, and he was standing right there, and I looked at him, and I can't repeat what I said on this, but I was just basically like, oh my gosh. And so I was like, stay right here. So I ran back and I got my phone from Matt, went back and I took a selfie with him. And I was just absolutely overjoyed. I'll put that picture in here because it was fun. But anyway, that was an amazing concert, and that was one of the best times of the year, and I really enjoyed that. Speaking of concerts, a group came to Iron City, Birmingham called Nevermind, and they are a tribute band to Nirvana. Now you might say, oh, why you want to go see a tribute band? Because they are amazing. These guys are probably, I've seen a couple tribute bands in my life, but I've never seen anybody like these guys. These guys really made you feel like you were at a Nirvana concert. Oh, by the way, this t-shirt, another thing that I bought this year that I absolutely love. Yes, it came from Hot Topic. I don't care. It's an awesome t-shirt. And it's got the songs of the Nevermind album on the back of it. I love it. But yeah, going and seeing Nevermind was just amazing. And what was really awesome is I had been having a really bad week. Some really bad stuff was going on with the family as far as illnesses and hospitalizations go. And then this guy online, because I was like, man, I'd give my eye teeth to go to that show, but I don't have money for stuff like this. And this guy online that I didn't know was like, hey, I've got tickets if you want to stop by my job. And I knew where his place of employment was. I mean, I knew the business, so I knew it'd be okay for me to like stop by and see a stranger. But he was like, this is where I work. If you come by, I'll give you these tickets. And it totally turned my day around. So I really appreciated that. And that was a fantastic time. And actually, I've already got tickets to see them again. So, because they're coming back to Iron City, and I'm absolutely stoked because they are that good. So, speaking of Nirvana, I was in a secondhand bookstore that sells albums and stuff too, and I found the Muddy Banks, from the Muddy Banks of the Wishkah, Nirvana album. And what was crazy is it was marked $25. And so I was like, well, you know, I really want this album. That's a good price. I'll just get it and put it on my little, just have one of those little Crosley players. But I was like, I really want this album. And a lot of times when you find albums, they're like $27 to like $32, $35. So I was like, $25 flat, I need to get this. And then when I went to go ring it up, the woman looked at it and she was like, this is not right. And so she peeled it back because they had put this sticker over the original sticker. So she lifted it up to see what the original price was, and the original price was $125. And she was like, I don't know why it was $125, and I don't know why it's $25, but I'm going to give it to you for $25. So I decided at that moment, I know that they remake these. I don't know if this is a remake. It might be. It might only be worth $25, but the fact that it was marked $125 first, I'm keeping it in the plastic, so I'll just have to get myself another copy to play on my actual turntable. Another favorite thing was a big surprise for me when I had watched a video of Tom Wilson, and if you don't know who he is, he's the guy that played Biff on Back to the Future. And I had watched one of his videos, and he was reading a postcard, and I was like, I collect postcards too. And I said, do you have an address where I can send you one? And so he gave me his P.O. box. And a couple weeks later, I went to my P.O. box, and I had a postcard from Tom Wilson. What? What? I didn't give him my address, so he must have had to go to one of my videos that had my P.O. box, because that, I mean, I didn't say, and guys, if you know me, you know that I'm pretty bad about putting my P.O. box down. I'll put it on like one video every so often because I forget about that. But he sent me a postcard, and that was an amazing surprise. And so I have a postcard from Biff Tannen. I love it. That was a very special moment. we went to, if you don't know or if you're a new subscriber, we went to Universal this year, and we went down for Halloween Horror Nights, but I got to go to the Harry Potter Wizarding World section just in the Universal because they don't let you in Islands of Adventure where Hogsmeade is. But I went to Diagon Alley and had a blast there. And then I did some shopping, but then when we left, we were actually in City Walk. I was like, let's stop at the actual Universal store in City Walk and see what all's in there. And I found something I could not leave behind. I found Dobby. I love Dobby. He is actually been on my shelf. He's holding tinsel because he's been helping us decorate for Christmas. But I love this Dobby so much, and I still need him. I want to make him a sock. And I thought about making him a little tea cozy for his head because he's a free elf, so he can wear all the clothes he wants to. He stays here because he wants to, not because he is employed here. And I absolutely love this guy. I absolutely love him. He is just adorable. So that was one of my favorite things. My last two things, and I know that you know what, if somebody has sent me something and I don't say, oh, this is it. Guys, I don't remember a lot of stuff. Like, really. Like, I don't remember. I just asked my husband, what did you get me for my birthday? And actually, I don't have it in here. He got me a Slytherin hoodie, for my birthday, which I absolutely love, but I just totally forgot. What did you give me for my birthday? Oh, yeah. I forget stuff. So if you sent me something or you've given me something and I don't remember, please don't get mad about that because... one of the things that I do love... My friend Marie made this like really cool Harry Potter ornament, and look, she knitted the Gryffindor scarf, and then she put the little glasses with it. Look at that! So that is hanging on our tree right now, and I love this, but I'm going to hang it right back on the tree so it don't get messed up. As far as candles go, this is a returning favorite for me. I discovered this last year, but Bath & Body Works Marshmallow Fireside. Guys, this is one of the best candles. To me, this is the #1 Bath & Body Works candle. Like, I can burn this all year because we love the smell of campfires and smokiness, and it's got just a little smokiness to it and that hint of marshmallow, and it honestly smells like a toasted marshmallow with a little bit of campfire smoke. And so even before they put these out for the season, the girls went in the back and got me the last 2 candles that was left over in the stockroom from the last season that they had been out. And it wasn't this label. I've already burned through those. But they know that I wanted to stock up on my favorite candle. And then, I think this is new. I don't know if this is new. I don't remember seeing this last year. But Bath & Body Works Peppermint Marshmallow. Guys, do you know those pillow soft mint candies? They come individual, like you can buy a big plastic thing of them, but they're individually wrapped, and you open them, they're just like, they just dissolve in your mouth. That kind of peppermint. It honestly smells like those kind of peppermints with marshmallows. The only thing I don't like about it is when you pull it, look at the coloration. Like, I don't like how it does in the color. It changes the color when you pull it out, but I usually let mine pool and then blow them out. But guys, it's an amazing smell. It really honestly smells like peppermint and the soft kind of peppermint, not the hard candy canes, and marshmallows. And I tried to burn this with cocoa and cream from Bath & Body Works because I thought, well, it would smell like cocoa with peppermint marshmallows in it. But honestly, the cocoa and cream is so strong it kind of drowns this out. I can smell it when I burn it. I can smell it in this vaulted ceiling room, but I would still only give it maybe a 6.5, 7 as far as scent dispersal. It's not a very strong candle, but it is a good candle. Whereas this is a pretty strong candle. I can smell Marshmallow Fireside within minutes of lighting it. even before it starts really pooling good, I can smell this and it fills up the room nicely. I would give this one probably about a 9. So, but yeah, so that's it. That's it for my 2019 favorites. Like I said, guys, I'm probably forgetting a lot of things. Oh, I got a William Duvall CD. It's out in the car, though. William Duvall came out. If you don't know, he is the lead singer for Alice in Chains. He came out with an album and a solo album, and it's all acoustic. It's just his voice and an acoustic guitar through the whole album, and it is absolutely phenomenal. Oh, I have it on. I forgot. I got this at Box Lunch. It is, let me take it off and show you. I wear the dog mess out of this. I got this in the summertime at Box Lunch, and it says Slytherin on it, but look at the little Slytherin snake. But yeah, and Matt has one that says Ravenclaw, and then my friend Rebecca got one that says Hufflepuff. So I love this. I love this bracelet. I wear it all the time. I'm sure that if you pay attention, you've seen it on me in other videos. But anyway, that's the things at least that I can remember. If you notice, most of my favorite things actually have to do with music, because music feeds me. Like, if I could just spend the rest of my life going to concerts and buying music and listening to music and buying band t-shirts, that's pretty much all. I mean, that's me. That's like who I am, and the deepest core of me is fed by music. And I really wish that, like, if Santa Claus wanted to bring me anything, he just needs to bring me concert tickets, because there's a concert coming up, Black Jacket Symphony. In 2018, we saw them do, they did Pearl Jam's 10 album, and then they did Nevermind by Nirvana, and it was an amazing concert. And they are a cover band. They're not a tribute band, because they don't dress up and act like the band members, but they are very precise in their covering. They don't try to put their own spin on stuff. They're very true to the music, and they are amazing to watch as well. But oh gosh, there's a few things coming. Oh my gosh, In This Moment's coming. I don't have tickets for that either. There's a lot. Like, this is when they start announcing all the concerts, and I'm like, I can't afford concert tickets, but I'll do what I can, and we scratch out what we can. But anyway, those are my favorite things from 2019. Oh. Let me tell you something. I know this is long. I'm sorry. Hold on. How long is this? I don't know how long is this. 21 minutes? Oh my God. Well, I rambled a lot, so I'll try to cut that out. But speaking of music, this was like one of the coolest things ever. Ever. If you've watched before and you know how I feel about Motionless in White and everything, and how much I love them and their music, and my relationship with, like, how I feel about their ex-bass player, Devin Sola. And, you know, he does the Worn Doll shirts that I wear a lot in my videos and such. But anyway, an online friend and viewer named JadeDarks, but I think now it's Dark Jade. She changed her channel name. She's reversed it. She got me, like, the coolest present ever. She paid for time. It's like, I think it's one of Devin's Patreon things. I can't afford Patreon for anybody. It's one of his Patreon things where you can buy, like, a block of time, like an hour of his time, so that you can spend, and it's hard to describe. Like, if I wanted him to do a makeup tutorial, he would have done a makeup tutorial for me during that hour, and it was just me and him, so it's like one-on-one. And so what I wanted him to do, and I haven't changed it yet, I need to sit down and work on it. What I wanted him to do was a piece of artwork specifically for me and for my channel. And so we collaborated. Like, he couldn't see me because I don't have Skype I could see him, and I was talking to him and like texting to him. And so we were collaborating and working on this art piece for me and my channel, which I would like to actually get put on a t-shirt as well. And I'm going to get it tattooed as soon as I can afford a tattoo. But anyway, during this time, it was so cool because I was like, this is what my channel is about. You know, it's about unlocking adventure and unlocking the magic in life. But at the same time, I still want to honor the fact that I'm Slytherin. Even though this isn't a Harry Potter channel, I still wanted to honor the fact that I'm Slytherin. So we collaborated during this hour, and you know, a little bit here, tweaking it there. What about this size? How do you like it this way? Do you like it this way? Do you like it this way? And we worked together, and he came up with this logo, and I will post a picture of it so you can see it better because it's going to be on my header. But he came up with this. This is my new logo. It is a key made with snakes. And look at that, guys. Isn't that ridiculously amazing? This is a one-of-a-kind made for me. And that was the coolest freaking gift. And I was going to do a whole separate video, but I keep forgetting about, and I don't mean to be horrible, but guys, I've had so much going on lately, and I forget about things, and then I'll be like, oh God, you know. So I am fixing to have to film the end of another video that I filmed 2 months ago because I didn't ever film the end of it. So this is me. But anyway, that was just the really coolest thing ever. And so I'm going to try to make a new banner header for my YouTube. But that was really cool. And Jade, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I cannot tell you how much it meant to me, how nervous I was to just, I was just like, I've talked to Devin before in the past, but I was just like, oh my God, he's going to think I'm the biggest dork. But it wasn't. It was like the best time. And we really enjoyed getting to work, and even he was like, this is really cool getting to work like this because I'm actually getting like up to date, like this is what you want, blah blah blah, and we were able to collaborate and work together on how this was going to turn out. And so it was really the absolute coolest thing. I cannot thank you enough, and I really appreciate it. And guys, I will put a link down to Jade's channel. Go and check her out and support small YouTubers because we do it because we love it. So anyway, thank you so much. Thanks for hanging in there. I know I ramble, but these were my favorite things from 2019. Hang in there, guys. I've got more stuff coming, and I will be vlogging probably, I don't know if I'm going to vlog every day for my whole 30 challenge or just every day that I cook, because I do tend to cook things that will last for like 2 or 3 days. So every time I get in the kitchen to cook, I will be showing you what I'm doing. So there's going to be a lot of videos in January. So stay with me. Thanks for staying with me if you've held in there that long. I really appreciate it. Go out there and unlock your own adventures, unlock the magic, and take care of each other. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.